Hey there, this is Sandra Edmond, Queen of Tax Deeds with your Tip Tuesday. Why do I have a mask on? Because I have somebody that is very close to me here. So because she's less than 6 feet away, we both have our mask on, but she doesn't want to appear on camera. So the one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, well, it's not that she doesn't want to appear on camera, it's just that it's kind of impromptu quick. Because I need to do this Tip Tuesday. And I said, hey, you're a great example for this Tip Tuesday. So she's like, oh no, I'm not ready to go on camera. So we're just going to do it. You'll hear her voice. So this Tip Tuesday that I want to go over with you guys is about being consistent. Being sure that you stick to something once you get started, especially with real estate investments. Consistency is the key. We got to act like we're our own boss, give ourselves hours, and just put in the work. And Rosa is a great example of that. So Rosa, what have you learned about consistency?
That it pays off. I just
Come
started
closer
coming,
so they can hear you well.
So I just started coming in 3 months now, and just doing the work and being positive and being consistent with all that it is involved with real estate. And there's a potential lead here that we're hoping for that can come through for us. But yeah, I had tried this a couple years back, but I was not consistent. I went back and forth. I was just coming once a week, then it was once a month, and then it was nothing at all. So I made.
So let's pause there. So like about a year, was that a year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago, I believe.
So about 2 years ago,
yes.
You used to come into my office here.
Yes.
And help out and work on things.
Yes.
But it just kind of dropped off.
Yes, I had either personal issues, health issues, work issues. I worked 9 to 5, so I was exhausted. But I said no more and started coming in 3 days out of a week for the last 3 months.
And she's been consistent, you guys. When she said 3 days out of the week, it's usually sometimes 5 days, right? 4 or 5 days.
Yes.
And you work another full-time job.
Yes.
And so she would be coming in here right after work.
My work, yes.
So it's a double duty you're paying.
Yes. Double duty. But I tell my family this is sacrifices, and as long as we keep doing this and be positive, good things are gonna come. And I feel that door knocking, God is opening for us, and just I've learned now and know now that consistent is the main key to anything that you do in real estate, even more so.
And now that she's been consistent, we have, we see an opportunity for something.
Yes.
That is going to make it worthwhile, from being consistent and everything.
Yes.
And what have you been telling your family the whole time you've been coming? What have they been saying?
Well, they're supportive, but they feel like you don't have anything already. I said, well, it takes work, takes time. Just let it go and let it be, and everything will come out. And now they see and they hear, and they're just being patient, and they're being supportive, which is very helpful because, yes, like I said, I do work another job, so I'm not just doing this. I'm doing this out the side as part-time, but I'm putting in long hours, so daily. And
you said something else, too, that I like, too, is that you're learning now.
Yes.
What are you learning? To think differently?
Yes, to think differently, putting my mindset more, I guess what I've learned come to learn is that you want to be two roles in this. You can be like your boss and say, okay, that means thinking outside instead of doing a salary, like an hourly pay. You're able to think differently and business-like and do different things that you would never think to do in the past. That I've come to learn and know. So it's all been very positive. Yes.
Which is a transition for you because you've worked the employee mindset for so long.
Yes.
Now you're kind of working the mindset of being a business owner.
Yes. And the nice thing about it, hopefully one day, is I can do my own hours versus the 9 to 5 or 8 to 3 or 7 to 4. Because
now you still have your full-time job.
Yes.
And real estate is part-time.
Yes.
And one day she hopes to transition to full-time
Yes.
real estate only.
Yes.
Yes, but you know, you keep that job right now because
Yes.
you got really good health benefits.
Yes, I do.
And it makes sure that you're consistent, because the
Yes.
harder you work now,
Mhm.
you're going to be encouraged to
Yes.
do the deals, so that way you can eventually be full-time into real estate too.
Yes.
Well, I'm very proud of you, Rosa,
Oh,
because you have been extremely consistent. You follow everything that I tell you, and
Yes.
she's over here doing letters.
Yes.
We're doing cold calling.
Yes.
We've done just different correspondences, we'll
Yes.
just say,
Different.
with
Yes.
any different leads. And so
Right.
she's been consistent about that and coming in and following up and following through. So that's all I can say on this Tip Tuesday, is just consistency is key in this game. With anything that you do, is be consistent. All right? All right, so I'm Sandra Edmond with your Tip Tuesday. Please follow me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And also follow on the Facebook and Instagram outlets as well. All right? Have a great Tuesday.